Okay. These cards have actually been sitting here all day since, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 o'clock this morning, maybe earlier than that. As some of you know, I was having some weird stuff going on in the other apartment due to bullshit. Yeah. And anyways, I finally moved, and I was in the other apartment for probably over 6 months. So these cards were, I didn't touch these cards for the whole time I was in the other apartment. Okay. Now I know that the last person to touch them was my neighbor downstairs, because I had to pick the 2 art cards out of it. They're just examples of the artist. These cards. I had to look through the deck for them, so I know it wasn't me. And I gave her permission to, so I was two-faced bitch. Kicking rocks. Anyway, I hadn't touched these cards in forever. I sat down, and yes, the devil was on the bottom before I even started. Once I picked the 2 out and I went to put, I scanned through like you would looking for jokers. And I couldn't not do this. I mean, my own card came out. And, any of the readers and anybody, you can easily look up what all these cards mean, I still haven't looked this up. But yes, I got a general knowledge of everybody else in this configuration right now. But the weird part was, I shuffled for a good few minutes, and I made sure that I shuffled them. And I can shuffle these like I shuffle playing cards, and I've been doing it a long time. I love to shuffle. And I shuffled for a while. So that one should not have come back up on the bottom of the deck, but then again, who's to say what should and shouldn't be sometimes, as far as shit like that goes. But yeah, anyways, I shuffled, and then cut the deck, gathered the deck, and then went the other way, whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't know why I just laid out 4 cards. And then look on the bottom, and guess who came back? And I was like, no fucking way. And now if any of the readers, especially my fellow Aquarian readers, Davey Tarot, and I haven't seen any of his come up in a while. I wonder if he still does it. On Yabo, Aquarius Insight, Sunshine, all of you that even have Aquarius in your charts that I didn't know for a long time. Okay, it's like, this is kind of like the story of my life. Straight up. I was born, Mercury and Saturn were both in retrograde. And I didn't find that out until after I heard what happens through Mercury retro. And now every time your electronics or whatever's messing up, everyone's like, oh, Mercury retrograde. And I'm like, okay, so now I'm not so crazy, because this is coming from somebody that I said, well, I don't want to sound crazy. Oh, well, Mercury's retrograde. I didn't send that picture to you. Anyways, I thought I would go ahead and read this reversed. These 3 wands, because I forgot exactly what that means. And look at that, fucking right to it. 3 of Wands, a calm, stately figure with his back turned, looking from a cliff's edge at a ship's passing over the sea. That ship's passing over the sea. 3 staves. That's funny, they have it spelled staves. Are planted in the ground, and he leans slightly on one of them. Divinatory meanings. He symbolizes established strength, enterprise, effort, trade, discovery, commerce. Those are his ships bearing his merchandise, which are sailing over the sea, reversed, the end of troubles, suspension, or end of adversity, disappointment, and toil. Yeah, alright. And then I'm not even going to shuffle these, and I haven't touched these cards since since before I moved, but I got these while I was at the other apartment because I didn't want to dig these out. I'm only going to pull one card from this deck, but I'm not going to shuffle it. Let's see what that says. I don't know which way to read that reverse or whatever. I guess that's the and then that's the 4 of Swords reversed. Right to Swords. And right to 4 of Swords, page 37, 7, 8, 9, 10. The effigy. What's the effigy? The effigy. That's what that says. So, effigy, is that the opposite of ineffable? Ineffigible? Ineffigible? I don't know. Okay, anyways. A knight in the attitude of prayer at full length upon his tomb. Divinatory meanings, vigilance, retreat, solitude, hermit's repose, exile, tomb and coffin. Damn! Alright, reversed. Wise administration, circumspection, economy, avarice, precaution, and testament. Now, let's go get my old... Actually, I shouldn't have drawn it. Hold on a second. Let's go get my dictionary so we can see what the word testament means. Because we know almost every single fucking Bible says the word testament on it, doesn't it? Testament of who and what? Oh, a bunch of greedy pedophile rapists. You've all been praising and putting money in those collection plates to fucking pedophiles. That's so fucking gross. And you wonder why they have an altar in front of you. Because they're altering you. And not for the better. For the better for them, yeah. Okay, Testament. And there's another word in that I was going to look up too, so don't worry about that. I didn't mean for this video to be this long, but it obviously needed to be that way for this. I have it marked. Yes, I did, pretty much. I didn't do that. I don't even know why I kept that thing off bags of stuff that was brought to me from Mercy House. That's what number I got. What did we just say? Testament. Well, we know what a testimony is. It's what you do in court. Or to the fucking Pope in that little box. Give me the testimony of your sins. SYN, because you have forgotten, and, well, we're just gonna play you while you forget. Testament. Oh, isn't that nice? Testament. Wow, what was I just saying? I haven't read this in forever, and look exactly what it fucking says. You can't tell me the government and the church are not the same fucking people. Why don't you read that for yourself? Testament. 1. Either part of the church, either part of the Bible. Either part of the Bible. So I'm going to guess that means the new and old, right? New and old. Oh, and then look what the second thing says. Legal will. If you know what legal will is, go ahead and put that in the comment box for me, what you think a legal will is. You know, not the one, and we're not talking about the one on the piece of paper. That kind of will. Or maybe it is, but whatever, you know. Will of law. I'm not even going to go back and look at that. I can fucking see it on my own video. Oh, avarice. That's what I wanted to look at. Avarice. What is avarice? Because we know what precaution and circumspection. I mean, I'm guessing circumspection would be looking around. Avarice. Like Ava Rice. Let's see if it's even in here. If it's not in here, I'm going to burn this fucking book. Just kidding. There's a couple times I almost did because of some of the words that it didn't have in it. But of course, you know, nobody really gives a shit if they even know what the fuck they're talking about anymore. Devil, Satan, Lucifer, you have no idea what you're talking about. Those are 3 completely different things. If you really know what you were fucking preaching, you would know that you'd only be saying one of those. And then even still, once you really learned what it meant, you'd be going, oh, I've been lied the fuck to. Wow, my whole Christian life. But maybe that's why that priest was raping me at 5.